Hi, everybody. Welcome to Linden-Linthicum United Methodist Church in Clarksville, Maryland. I'm Gayle Porter. I'm really glad to see you today. I don't know if it's true of you, but for me, it's been a year, with pandemic. That's been true for everybody. But I have gotten into an occasional bit of pandemic paralysis. I don't know if that's happened to you. Sometimes you just don't do anything because you think it's going to be different, and I'm just going to wait until it's different, and I'm just not going to do anything. I really can't see past this fog of restrictions, of things that I can't do right now. That's probably not the most helpful way for us to spend the time of this pandemic, is it? And I find that that's true for me, that I can sometimes kind of muster up a vision of what it is that I'd like to be doing and actually get it done if I use some tools for that. The Bible actually speaks to that. I want to read just a few verses from one of the little bitty books at the back of the Old Testament, one of the minor prophets, Habakkuk. And in the second chapter, it says this, and this is, I'm using the paraphrase, Eugene Peterson's paraphrase of the Message. Habakkuk says, "And then God answered, write this. Write what you see. Write it out in big block letters so that it can be read on the run. This vision message is a witness pointing to what's coming. It aches for the coming, it can hardly wait, and it doesn't lie. If it seems slow in coming, wait. It's on its way. It will come right on time." And I like that a lot. Sometimes it takes a while for things to be realized, and sometimes you need to wait. But you also need to do some things, which is to put some things in order, in place, get them going. And what it says is write what you see in big block letters so that it can be read on the run. Now, if that was being written now, we'd probably say put it on one of those big signs, put it on a billboard, put it on one of those big signs like out on the interstate so that you can see it no matter how fast you're driving. So I was thinking about vision, and I found two other quotes I want to share with you. One is from Helen Keller. She says, "The only thing worse than being blind is having sight with no vision." Now, I'm not sure if that's the only thing worse than being blind, but something that's worse than being blind to her is having sight with no vision. And then John Maxwell says, "The poorest person in the world is not the person who doesn't have a nickel. The poorest person in the world is the one who doesn't have a vision." Now, in these days of pandemic, your vision might not be huge. It might be a smaller vision. It might be organizing a closet. It might mean repairing a relationship. It might mean anything, but a vision, if you can write it down, I have found that really helps me. Write it down, and then maybe break down 3 little steps that I can work on today. I haven't organized the whole closet, but I straightened up the shoes on the floor. I haven't repaired the whole relationship, but I called and left a voicemail message. To be able to do one thing at a time and to write it down, to write the vision. What is it that you'd like to accomplish even in this time of pandemic paralysis? What would you like to accomplish? How can God help you do that? And write it down, and you're much more likely to do it. And then the big thing, of course, is don't forget to pray. God is always ready to help you to accomplish those things that are the vision that you have, because after all, isn't it God who's given you that vision? So trust God, write the vision, and make it plain. Something will happen. Amen.